Hi, this is Mr. Smith. Thank you for checking our website and checking out our tutorial on using the boxed array algorithm of multiplication that we've been trying out in class lately. I'm going to give you a quick overview on how this works in this video, and hopefully this will help you out if you're having some trouble at home, because I know some parents, this is a bit of a new strategy. So anyways, we've got our question here. We've got 24 times 36 that we're going to be trying to find the product of those two numbers. What we're going to do is the first step is simply to go ahead and create a 2 by 2 array like this, and simply create that in the book with a ruler, and we're going to use that as a template for solving this problem. So that's our first step, is to create our 2 by 2 array. The next step is to break the factors up based on their place value and write them on the top and the side of the array. Where they go isn't that important, but I'm going to simply take my first number, 24, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the tens here, and I'm going to put the ones down here. And then I'm going to take my 36 and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to break it up. I'm going to put the tens here and the ones over here. Okay, now my next step is I'm simply going to multiply these factors. So I'm going to take, in this box here, I'll take the factor in this column and in this row, and I'll put my answer in here. So taking a look, we know that we can use mental math to come up with the product of 20 times 30, which is 600. And I'm going to write the product in there. For my next one, I'm going to take the 20 and multiply it times the 6. So 20 times 6, again, I can use one of our strategies of 6 times 2 is 12 and add a 0. So I'm going to go ahead and put in 120 in my box here. And then I follow the same pattern. Down here, I'm going to take 4 and multiply that times 30 and put the product in this box. So I know 4 times 3 is 12, add a 0, 4 times 30 is 120. And then finally, in my next box, I'm going to take 4 and multiply that times the 6 in this column, and 4 times 6 is going to be a 24. As students do this, please be aware to keep your place value columns lined up. So my ones, tens, hundreds, as well as here, ones, tens, hundreds. That'll just help in the next step. Okay. Moving on to step 4, I'm going to now add the products. Oops. I'm going to add the products in each row going across. So I'm going to add 6 plus 120 and put my answer on the outside over here. So 600 plus 120, again, we can do mental math, is 720. And then same thing here. I'm going to go 120 plus 24. And again, using mental math, it's not too bad, 144. And that's it. I'm going to move on to step 5, and I'm going to now add those two sums together. So I'm going to take 720 and add that to 144. Sorry, I'm going to take 720 and add that to 144 over here. And that's pretty simple. I'm going to take 0 and 4. I'll just write this out. 0 plus 4 is 4. 2 plus 4 is 6. Again, I'm making sure my place values are lined up, and 7 plus 1 is 8. So it appears to me that the product of 24 times 36 is 864. Now, the next step on this is I could be completed and have the solution, have my factors, but I'm going to do one more step, which is what I call the built-in double checker, where I now actually take the columns and add them. So I'm going to take 600 plus 120 and put my product down here, which is 720. Same thing, I'm going to take 120 plus 24 and add those together and put my product down here, which is 144. Now what I can do is take those two products and also add them together, and also add those together, and I should come up with the exact same sum here of 864. If they don't match, then that means that there may be an error somewhere in my calculation. So now I know, based on this, that the answer to 24 times 36 is 864. Thanks for checking this out, and we'll have some other updates coming up soon for some of our other strategies that we're using in class.